Hey guys, what's up? Matt Miller here with Brawl, and Byron Donalds just went off at a left-wing reporter for criticizing President Trump's response to Democrats calling for the military to disobey orders from the president. Let's watch it right here.
Are you comfortable with President Trump's comments about Democratic lawmakers saying that they have engaged in seditious behavior?
Stop. They haven't engaged in seditious behavior. That mess you just heard over there about not being intimidated, no, the intimidation came from them when they launched their stupid video that nobody asked for, that nobody was talking about, to try to get clicks and likes. That's actually a bigger problem that's going on in this building behind me. Everybody wants to be a star now. Everybody wants to be on social media. Everybody wants to be on Fox. Everybody wants to be on CNN or MSNBC. And that's the stunt that they pulled. The president is correct to call it out for what it is. Because for them, and I honor their service to the nation before they came to Capitol Hill, but for them to now go out and tell our troops and the members of our intelligence community that it's okay to disobey orders, that's obscene. They would never tolerate anything like that when Joe Biden was president, when Barack Obama was president, when Bill Clinton was president. They would have never tolerated anything like that. So now they're going to feign outrage because Donald Trump responded to their words that do yield to insurrection. Please. Stop. No. And this is where I'm going to push back. Because what they are doing is trying to throw literally a grenade into the room. It goes off. And then they're going to claim outrage. They have no moral standing to claim outrage because they decided that they were going to be cute and put out a TikTok video trying to get likes, trying to demonstrate that they're tough enough to stand up to President Trump when Donald Trump is the commander-in-chief. Not Mr. Crow, not Senator Slotkin. They are not the commander-in-chief. And like I said before, they would not tolerate any Republican launching any video like that when Barack Obama was president of the United States. You know it's true. I know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. But now they want to feign outrage and have everybody come and ask them how they feel. Man, stop. We're tired of the games and the charade. The American people are looking for real answers on energy, on immigration, on affordability, but they want to be cute. So yeah, I'm not going to give them any standing about, well, how do they feel? That's BS. They knew what they were doing. They created a political stunt to get a response.
He is absolutely cooking right here. Byron Donalds, 100% correct. I mean, this is the common sense response to this. Democrats called for sedition. They called for betrayal of the United States. Totally out of line. And of course, these are the people that were complaining about January 6th. And then they go ahead and do this. This is incredible. I mean, I don't know how they could be worse hypocrites than they are. Let's keep watching.
Are you comfortable with what the president said, suggesting that members of Congress should be put to death?
No, but the president also said that they should have to actually stand by. You have to investigate those words. What they're calling for is sedition. Sedition. Let me ask you a question. What are the penalties of sedition in the United States of America? What are they? The president's not calling for it, but they're the ones that started this foolishness. And I will grant you, this is a foolish political stunt created by people who are trying to get their name ID up, who are trying to demonstrate that somehow they're the standard bearers for our constitutional republic when their own words are in violation of our constitutional republic. You cannot have elected members. I don't care about your politics. This is not even a political deal anymore. You cannot have elected members tell our military men and women, tell the members of our intelligence community that you don't have to follow orders from the commander-in-chief. That is nuts. And as people who actually put the uniform on and serve this nation, they should know better. But they're playing politics. That's what's wrong.
Can I ask you about the controversy between your colleagues from Florida, Corey Mills and Sheila Sherfels McCormick?
Right.
All right. So, again, Byron Donalds is cooking with gas here. And, if you guys haven't seen, I want you to decide for yourself. See what these Democrats said and encouraged our military to do. And you decide what is the appropriate penalty for this. This is one of the most outrageous stunts the Democrats have pulled in recent history. Take a look.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day
to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
to protect and defend this Constitution
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
Army,
Our Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
So they want servicemen and women to decide for themselves what is a legal order and encouraging them to disobey that. What is Trump having our military do that is so egregious and so illegal or unconstitutional that would warrant this? They're attacking drug ships in Venezuela or off the coast of Venezuela. We're trying to proactively put an end to the massive drug incursion in our country that has been scourging our entire nation for years, for decades. Law enforcement ways of dealing with that have failed. So Trump is trying a different approach. I hope he doesn't cause a massive war, but that's not illegal. That's a military action. He's doing that within his power as the executive. He put a stop to the Iran issue effectively. Now, there was a lot of controversy leading up to that, if that was going to lead to a broader conflict, but Trump handled it tactfully and it didn't. He solved the problem. He put an end to the threat in Iran. And that was, again, within his power, and that was all legal. And then what else could they be mentioning? ICE agents that are enforcing our immigration laws for once in the last 4 years. We're actually doing, we're using law enforcement in accordance with our laws to remove people who came here illegally, who broke our laws. All of that is legal. So what are they even talking about? Now, one of these Democrats got torn apart on CBS, Face the Nation of all places. Let's see what happened.
Well, let's get to the content of what you had in that video you released, because there are also 15 House Republicans who are also veterans who released a video, including a retired 3-star Marine Corps General, Jack Bergman. Take a listen to this.
Troops, listen up. Any service member who refuses a lawful order is subject to court-martial for violating the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
We study what's lawful and what's not lawful, and the Democrats' stunt insinuating that they're illegal or unconstitutional orders, it's downright dangerous.
It is corrosive. It is meant to weaken our country and weaken the military.
How do you respond to these allegations from your colleagues, fellow veterans, that what you have put out there is weakening and corrosive to the military?
Well, these unfortunately are some of Trump's core supporters that are rallying behind the president, and they know better. They know exactly the difference between lawful versus unlawful. We were very clear in the video that what we're talking about is unlawful orders. You have the president's spokesperson going into a press conference this past week and saying that we called for people to disobey lawful orders. They're simply lying because the truth is unacceptable to them. It's unacceptable. We wanted to start a conversation, and we did, about the dangerous rhetoric this president is using and the threats that he's made to use our military in an unlawful way.
Specifically what?
Well, send troops into Chicago, send troops into polling stations, kill terrorists' families, arrest and execute members of Congress.
The reporter here is absolutely right. He hasn't done those things. He hasn't called for those things. And what he's doing is deliberately misinterpreting and misrepresenting what Trump has done and said, which is he's sending troops into Chicago, he's sending troops into Portland and other areas where there is massive militant uprisings against DHS agents. They're attacking them with violence. These are not peaceful protests. And he's deploying the National Guard, which is, again, falls into his legal ability as the president of the United States. So they're trying to create a hysterical moment to incite people in the military to cause a problem for Trump, to create division and disunity in our military, which is extremely dangerous. I think that what Trump is doing to the military is a good thing. We saw recruitment rates plummet under Biden. We saw Democrats, when they were in charge, demonizing the military, demonizing law enforcement, defund the police. They are so against America, what America stands for, and they don't stand with the people who are charged with defending our rights, people who are making sacrifices, who are working hard every single day, putting on the uniform to defend America, to fight for our principles and our ideals, and now they're trying to use them as a political weapon. This is insanity. And absolutely, I think a very severe punishment is in order for this. I don't think that anybody should be put to death over this, but maybe an investigation and appropriate and legal punishment and prosecution for acts like this are warranted. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think should happen to these Democrats who took part in this? And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you guys get notified when we post brand new videos here on Political Brawl News. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.